Hey guys, I'm going to take you guys through the ins and outs of a shoulder press. First, I wanted to show you this little complex that I've been doing. This is actually something that I showed Mike Rashid a few years ago, and he actually just featured it in one of his videos, and he gave me a shout out for it. This is a little complex. It involves a power clean followed by 2 strict presses. I really use it to build yoke thickness, and what I mean by yoke thickness is I mean the area between your pecs and your rear deltoids. Creating bigger traps, bigger rear deltoids, a bigger upper back, and bigger deltoids overall. Really great exercise. It's a hell of a gasser. You'll get a real hell of a pump out of this. One thing I want to mention here is it takes time to really perfect the Olympic lifts, and I've practiced them a lot, and by no means am I perfect at this. The power clean is a difficult movement. Make sure that you're providing yourself with some instruction. I see a lot of guys on Instagram really butchering this. Another thing I see is a lot of people using like partial presses. Don't do that. Try to hit full range of motion if you can, because the partial presses are just going to put too much stress on your front deltoid. Now here I'm going to talk a little bit about the front rack position.
The front rack position, same thing with the shoulder press as it is for the front squat, right? You're coming in, boom, boom, right? That's the front squat, okay? If you're doing a shoulder press, it's just a little bit lower. You're keeping everything tight, and if you look at me from the side here, my shoulders are up front, right? You might want to grab a little bit more nail grip, but my shoulders are externally rotated. So when I'm pressing from here, I'm coming up, right? It's just a straight line. If you look at me from the side again, everything from here is a straight line, right? If I were to...
Do it again, do it again.
There we go. If I were to come down from here, and it wasn't this high, and my shoulders weren't externally rotated, I'd have to press out, and then up. It'd be a curve, right? And that's not what we want. We want efficiency. So you're coming from here, pressing straight up like that. The other thing you want to notice here is on the back. While I'm doing a front squat, come in here like this. Notice how my back's mobilized, right? If I were to go like this and do the right normal front squat, the back's not mobilized. But if you look at my lats here, there's no flexing going on. There's no mobilization in the lats. But if you're coming from here and you come in, you set up that base of support that's coming from my upper back muscles. Now, with the shoulder press, it's the same thing. See that? How I'm mobilizing the muscles in the upper back. All I have to do is do that. Everything's nice and mobilized.
Let it out and squeeze again.
Okay. Pressing up, I don't have to lean back. And it's the same thing if I were to bench press. Say I was bench pressing this way, external rotation of the shoulders, bringing everything back. My back should be helping me a lot of the way. If you come out here, it's all just on the rotator cuff. Front squat, coming from here, keeping this up, overhead press, same thing, external rotation, bench press, external rotation that way. And that's why your upper back muscles are so important on any pressing movement and any shoulder pressing movement and any front squat.